For joining me. I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to explore a little bit of Digimon Story Time Stranger and take a look at some ultimate Digivolutions that I've never seen before. I'm a game developer and I'm extremely busy with my work, so you may be able to tell I'm making progress on this game just a bit slower than everyone else. I have minimal leisure time, and luckily I can use the Digifarm to grow my Digimon and improve their stats and improve them for Digivolutions. So I grew up with Digimon in the 90s, but I have been disconnected from the franchise for a while, and I'm not up to date with all the games, so I don't know that many Digimon. If they were in the original first 3 seasons of the anime, then I know them. Outside of that, I don't know any of these. This is my new friend, whom I have recently met, and this is my favorite ride Digimon. I want to say my favorite monster that is rideable in any video game. And that is a pretty big statement, but behold the joy which this creature experiences as I traverse these digital environments with him. I'm going to open up my digital evolution menu here now, and I will see which Digimon I have prepared. I don't know how many I have, so we'll go through the list. Now, I think I recognize this silhouette here. I think this is Monzaemon from the original Virtual Pet, and I would like to see a show of hands from you out there if you've ever used the plastic tab trick, if you use the plastic tab that came with your Digimon, or you can cut a piece of plastic and you just quickly insert it in between the battery slot and the battery itself, so that you disconnect the battery from the Digimon, and then you push buttons in a particular sequence. You can trigger your Digimon Virtual Pet to immediately start the game as Monzaemon there. We were kids when we found this trick. I'm not sure how we discovered it, but we early on called him Teddymon because we weren't sure, but I think that's what this is. So I will be quite pleased if that's who this is, and I'll be disappointed if it is not, because I think that's what the outline is here. Fantastic. I would like to traverse the in-game environments and go on some adventures with this. This is a Digimon that I do know. Okay, now I really like CannonBeemon. Is that who that is? The other one. This is Waspmon. This is CannonBeemon. I do very much like this. People told me this was designed after a Gundam Dendrobium. Dendrobium is actually the name of an orchid species. I was just out hunting for a very rare orchid species with a friend of mine the other day, and we found some rare orchid hybrids out in the wild. It's a bit like finding a shiny in a Pokemon game. It was very interesting. Okay, and this is... Okay, this looks like... I bet Tankmon can turn into this guy. This guy has a lot going on. His head is very busy, and I suspect he will have a difficult time turning his head left and right. And I'm just going to turn the audio down a little bit, just in case the music is a little too loud on the game here. So this guy has... Okay, let's look at his back. He has... they are symmetrical. He has these sort of rail cannons on the back. So some sort of laser cannons. 2 of those, some Gatling guns, and then, oh goodness gracious, he has some spikes here. So bending down to tie your shoes is not a good idea in this form, but I do like that this forms a set of teeth. He can sort of clamp down on his enemies there. He's got real punchy hands here, real punchable fists, I would say there. I really like the spiky motif on this guy. And again, you have 2 little... so a total of 4 of those, probably little machine guns or little laser blasters. I will have need to bring this guy into battle and see what he can do, but this is a fun design. That looks like a jump ramp. I'm going to be honest here, the Tony Hawk fan inside of me wants to skate up this guy. Hold triangle as you approach, you grind up the back, and then you jump and do a trick as you reach the top. So the Tony Hawk fan in me really wants to do a jump trick off this guy. This is rideable, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. I would like to see this. I would like to ride this Digimon. Okay. I don't know what this will be, but I am aware that there are other Digimon that I have ready that are similar to that shape. I'm gonna just leave that. Now this is the Airdramon that I want to keep in my party. He has been with me for quite a while. I think this is a type of Meramon because that is the same outline as a Meramon. Let's see, how many points do I get today? You know, people can be critical of palette swaps, but blue is my favorite color. And I have a weakness to blue electronics, transparent blue electronics. I will buy transparent blue electronics simply because they look cool. This is very cool. I would like to know if there are other Meramon or if there's only the Meramon and BlueMeramon, because I would like to have a team of just Meramon. Okay, so the Super Sentai part of my brain just activated, and it imagined what it would be like to have a red, blue, green, yellow, pink, and black Meramon. So, please don't spoil it in the comments if there are other Meramon, but the Super Sentai part of my brain just activated, and I really, really would like to have a full team of those guys. That is the same outline as Gotsumon here. You may be able to tell that I am somewhat adept at who's that Pokemon because I understand the concept of silhouettes. So I'm going to... Maybe I will save... That's where Garurumon, isn't it? You know what? Let's just go ahead. Okay, if that's the same outline, I may as well. I'll let her turn into where Garurumon. Okay, and this is... Oh, ooh. Look at these weapons. Okay. I really like this crescent moon motif. You can see the shield. The overall shape is kind of a crescent moon. We have this fun little... Oh, I've seen the trailer where a character has like a creepy leg guards with a creepy moon face on there. This is... Oh, that's a cool weapon. Now, I've not seen a Bleach weapon like this, so I'm not getting Bleach vibes. So now I'm trying to understand this is like a Digimon vibe here. This is... And then, I don't know what these, pixie sticks, is that what the candy is called? I don't know why there's so many pixie sticks, sticking out the back of this Digimon, but there's this fun sort of Princess Maiden, hair, hat, tassel situation going on there. Oh, she has cute little smiley faces on her feet. This is fun. That's fun. I'm just going to adjust the HDMI cable here. It's flickering a bit. This is... Actually, I quite like this color scheme. I sort of like this sort of a purplish blue with the pink and then the yellow accents. I do quite like that. The black and the silver serve as palette cleansers in terms of the color palette, so it's not overly... Yeah, while this design is quite a detailed dance in the terms of its form, the sort of subdued colors actually balance that out. I do like the yellow stripe highlights on the dreadlocks there. This is... Oh, and then there's fun little fun dangly bits coming out the side. They sort of accentuate the top tassels there. This is a fun design. I bet this looks fantastic during combat. I would like to see that weapon being swung around. Let's take a look at our... Okay, so that one I'll save. I'll just go ahead and raise the max HP. That'll be easy. So I'll have a Wergarurumon. I already know who that is. Okay. Our black Gatomon. I have no idea what this could be. Let's see what this is. Digivolve 2. Oh, fun. This is fun. I'm wondering if I can have a team of just big, huggable friends. Oh, yeah. I like the cape. So this is Pandamon, whom I've never seen before. Perhaps this character maybe is somewhere as an NPC. Okay, so this Repamon, this is so... What a cool tail, right? I'm sure this thing does a big flip. It does a big hit with the tail. Let's see what Repamon becomes here. Repamon Digivolve 2. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at the colors on this, friend. So this Digimon has pants. This one does have pants. In a way that I would not expect a quadrupedal Digimon to have pants. Okay, these design elements are just fantastic. Our Wow. So our basic primary color, our primary color wants to be green here, and it's this kind of subdued emerald green, which is really fantastic. It is accentuated by the red, which is an accent on the horn, on the ornaments, on the hindquarters. We have those accents as well. We have the gold as an accent for... the gold is the secondary color you can see on the tail. And then on the outer wing, oh, wow. Yeah. An accent on the wings there. And these are really cool wings. These are like fluffy wings, right? They're not... Are they flat planes? I think the wings are... They're either very thin or they're... I don't think they're totally flat plane. No, the top of it is not totally flat, but the bottom, the lower parts of the wings, I think, are cool. It's not a flat plane. It's just very flat. Okay. Oh, yeah, fantastic. I'm really enjoying the lightning motif here. Of course, the whiskers have this ethereal look to them, and that is repeated here on the hooves, which have the lightning-shaped motif, and then the wind, which is... Oh, fantastic. This is in traditional Japanese art. Wind is often, or clouds are often depicted with this kind of swirl. Oh, yeah, that is great. We have that sort of ninja mesh on the lower part of the legs, and we have this specular metal to break that up. And even though it's not the same color as the body armor, the metal on that is a consistent design language with the specularity of that there. And then the light brown pants are a lighter, duller tone than the gold, so it does not conflict. And we have the splash of orange at the top. There's something that Digimon does with their colors that are just bold, right? And we've seen many character designs from many games over the past few years where the people who created those character designs kept putting in more colors without understanding what colors look good together, how to make colors look good together. People that did not understand tonality, color temperature, accents, complementary colors. Digimon, I've noticed, can have many different colors, way more colors than you would expect. Boy, howdy, whoever creates the designs for Digimon, the vast majority of them I've seen, even though they have a lot of colors, extremely strong color design, strong understanding. Look at his fun, cute... He looks like he's wearing dog shoes. I like this design a lot. This is a ride, friend. I will be going on adventures with Chirinmon. Fantastic. I'm really enjoying that. I have another Airdramon. I could just have a duplicate when I see who else I need to Digivolve at the next level. Okay, I don't need this guy. Oh ho. Let's have a look. Machinedramon Digivolve 2. Okay. Yes. I do like the Blimpmon. This is MasterBlimpmon, who I've seen in the story. He's got a fun drill on his nose. He's got... Oh, look, you know what? There's a friend. There's a friend right there. And there's a friend down here. Fantastic. I just want to take a close... Because in the story, you don't get a close look at that. Looks like he has some little shooty cannons there. That's to help him go fast real good. He has some shooty bits up there. I think that's like a rear... Right? Is that meant to be like a rear shooty thing? That thing up there, is that meant to be a rear shooty thing? I don't know, he's got like exhaust things coming up the top. This is a fun design, and it is a natural progression of Blimpmon. Very cool. I do like this. This is also a ride friend. I suppose you sit on that guy's head up top there. This is fun. Okay, now I think this is going to be... I don't know the guy's name, but he was in the anime, and you see him around the towns. Boy, he is wall-eyed. That is a wall-eyed friend, if I've ever seen one. ShogunGekomon. Okay. Boy, those are some veins. This is a fun... Look at his face. This guy's just happy to be here, I think, is what's going on. He needs to get that hernia checked out by a doctor. So I have some life advice. If you find something that feels like it's going to be too heavy for you, do not lift it. Get a coworker to help you if you are alone in the woods building a cabin and you are hauling some logs. You gotta take greater care. Don't just pick stuff up. Don't just strong arm it. You can get a hernia. It will end up like this. If you are unfortunate, that hernia won't manifest there. It'll manifest somewhere a little lower that's more embarrassing and more problematic. So be very careful with your heavy lifting. ShogunGekomon teaches us about hernias. Okay, looks like I have everyone except this. I was gonna... Pardon my French, but I don't have anything nice to say about that character, that's for sure. So, that's gonna be Edamon, isn't it? He's got a little microphone there. I think that's everyone. Okay, I think... And just one last check here. Oh? Oh, my Meramon can transform into... I don't know what this is. Let's see what this is. So... Okay, my talent goes up by 20 points. I do like my Meramon. I wanted to have a full color team of Meramon, but I suspect maybe there aren't that many. There's probably only the 2 Meramon. Oh, look at this fun. My big strong fireman turned into a big round friend. I'm gonna have to see, as a developer, I want to see what approach they took to have his arms animated. If what is the range of motion on his arms? That's what I want to see. Now this guy, he's got a little band-aid on his belly, much like ShogunGekomon, but this is a funny friend. This is BigMamemon. So I don't take my lunch break at 4:20. It's fine if you do, but this guy is out to lunch. This guy's taking his lunch at 4:20. This guy's so relaxed. This guy's so chill right now. He's just vibing. Okay, it looks like we have one more friend to Digivolve. So let's see who... Wendigomon Digivolve 2! This is stretched out. This friend is really stretched out. I don't know what it is about stretched out Digimon that make me laugh. Like, Brachiomon really got me. And Hylamon. This... Okay, the reason... I know, this is not a funny design. There's nothing funny about it, but the reason why it makes me laugh is he's got this very tiny head sitting atop this long, stretched out body, and he looks like a stretched out, like a Terriermon type situation, right? And I don't know the movies. I haven't had time to catch up with the movies. This is a ride friend? Oh, I'm sure he has to cradle you like a little baby in his arms. I have to. Okay, now I just want to check out the ride friends here. Let's see what this is like. The first is Monzaemon. Okay. Sure, yeah, this is predictable. This is... This makes me laugh because it's normally the human that carries the little teddy bear, but this is just adorable. Okay. Now, it's, you know, I think the other guys are going to be quite predictable. Let's go ahead and take a look at my... Sure. That's going to be killer on the knees. I'm going to say it now. When you're young, your knees are not a problem. As you get a little bit older, your knees, you want to take real good care of those. I like that it lurches forward when you're traveling. I do like that little detail. Still, though, that's a perfect skateboard ramp, I'll say it. Okay. And MasterBlimpmon. Let's take a look. It's gonna be a knee situation, isn't it? Oh no! Okay, so he is sitting... Oh, we're splitting the crack on that. Oh no. See that sort of rear gun turret thing at the top? That's splitting the crack. Yikes. I would have personally brought like a foam pad. I would have brought a foam pad to sit on that. This is fun. Blimpmon was my ride Digimon for a while, but then I got some new friends. Let's see if I have any other cool ones. Wow, that is a big friend. Yeah, that's cool. So that's a big friend. Obviously he's gonna get much smaller when we do Digi Ride here. Okay, this is gonna be similar to Monzaemon, isn't it? Yep. Is it? He's quite a bit smaller than Monzaemon. Am I imagining that? I shall put them side by side to take a look. Okay. Now, I got Pleziemon. I was grinding the other night. I was working, and I was off working, doing my coding with one hand, and with the other hand, I was grinding to get a Pleziemon. I did not get to 200%. I just didn't have time. This Digimon is so cool. Everything about the subdued color. It's got this, you know, a very... It's you would expect like a Loch Ness to be, you know, green, but the white stands out. It has sort of flame-colored accent tips, and then this nice sort of aqua deep blue. Oh, yeah. This is such a cool design. I like that I don't have to be on my knees when I'm riding this Digimon, because as we all know, your knees can become a serious problem as you get older. That's great to see. A much more comfortable Digiride, and this is the friend I'm excited about. What size? Please. Oh, yeah, he remains pretty big. Look at his fun little feet. He's fun. Yes, this is my friend now. He doesn't... He does the situation with not touching the ground that Enbarmon has, where he doesn't need to touch the ground, but he's galloping more. It's like he's riding the wind. This is so sick. Oh, there are so many great ride Digimon in this. I just want to keep playing the game, and the problem is I'm very busy with work. I'm working on a Halloween homebrew game right now. I'm trying to just blast my way through that. I'm hoping to have that finished tomorrow, so most of it's going to be done today, and I'll be launching that on a couple different platforms. So I'll post a link to the video if you want to hear about my Halloween homebrew game. I try to do one every year. I don't get to do one every year because I'm so busy with work, but I really like Halloween. I just enjoy the vibes. I want to watch scary movies, eat some candy. I want to share the cool vibes with people. So by creating the free Halloween homebrew games, I get to make something cool that people can enjoy. Look at my friend. Look at my friend. This is a cool friend. All right. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks very much for hanging out with me today. I think the next video that I do in this format will be the last of the ultimate forms that I can find. I'm sure there's some that I'm going to miss. I don't have a list that I'm looking at. I'm just looking at whoever's in my party. I don't have a systematic way to do it. I'm just trying to fill out all the silhouettes. So the next one that I do will probably be the last of the ultimates, and then we're going to Mega after that. So thanks for bearing with me. I'm progressing through the game at a leisurely pace because I'm so very busy with work. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Be well.